The husky wasn't even thirsty, yet it guarded the only water source like a king. Whenever another dog tried to sneak close for a sip, it would bare its teeth and growl. The rest of the pack lowered their heads, too scared to push back. It was the lead dog, and it ruled through fear, until Buck showed up. With one light jump, he landed on the frozen surface. Crack! A small hole split open. Cold water gushed up, and the dogs rushed in, drinking eagerly. The husky's eyes darkened at once. To him, Buck had just declared war. From that moment, he went out of his way to make Buck's life hell, yanking, tripping, mocking him every chance he got. But fate wasn't on his side. That day, the woman went ahead to scout the trail. Without warning, the ice gave way beneath her, and she plunged straight into the freezing lake. The young man ran forward, but the icy water stopped him cold. In a flash, Buck bolted like lightning, diving headfirst into the lake. In the dark, frigid water, he found her, and with every ounce of strength, he pushed her toward the surface. A few heavy blows, and the ice finally split open. The woman was saved, but Buck was swept away by the current. The driver hacked at the ice desperately, knife snapping, hands bleeding, tears mixing with blood. Just when all hope seemed lost, a stick pressed into his hand. He turned around. Buck! Sitting there, calm and unharmed. The man burst out laughing, hugging Buck tight like a child, and from the shadows, the husky's jealous eyes burned. That night, the woman rewarded Buck with a big roasted drumstick. The husky stared, cold light flashing in his eyes. He had made up his mind. It was time to strike. Late that night, Buck chased a rabbit into the woods. After a long run, he finally caught it, but chose to let it go. A second later, the husky lunged forward and killed it in one bite. Blood splattered across the snow, his challenge loud and clear. Buck's anger erupted. The two dogs faced each other, the wind howling through the mountains. The husky attacked first, fast and brutal. Buck stumbled back, losing ground fast. He'd never fought for real before, and fear gripped him. Then he heard the pack barking behind him. In that instant, something in his eyes changed. His blood ignited, and the wildness deep within him finally awoke. With a roar, Buck turned and struck back, slamming the husky into the snow. One move decided it. The fight was over. The pack went wild, howling their new king's name. The husky tucked its tail and disappeared into the woods. The next morning, the driver couldn't find his lead dog. Buck stepped forward to volunteer. The man shook his head, thinking Buck was too reckless. But with no other choice, he fastened the harness around Buck's neck. "We're going to be 2 days late," he muttered. But the moment the sled started moving, it flew like the wind. Snow sprayed in every direction. The air roared around them, and Buck led the team full speed ahead, arriving 2 days early. The driver shouted in joy, his voice echoing across the mountains, and that very shout triggered an avalanche. The mountain thundered, a wall of white crashing down. "Run!" he screamed. Buck didn't hesitate. He looked up once, saw the shadow of death racing toward them, then spun around, leading the team straight into an ice cave. A miracle.